Jimmy Dean, American singer and TV host, once said, "I can't change the direction of the wind, but I can adjust my sails to always reach my destination." Change is constant. It is the natural consequence of life. It is something we have to learn to accept and live with, something to adjust our sails to. During the life of an organization, change will inevitably happen. Those changes can be perceived as threats or as opportunities to grow. Depending on how we manage change before and as it is happening, plots the course of the outcome. There are two types of change. That type of change caused by internal or external circumstances beyond our immediate control, and the other is a change strategically planned to encourage improvement. An organization with a long-term vision, you can resolve external changes that may occur. To formulate a long-term vision is essential and highly suggested for every organization to embrace planned changes. One crucial aspect that helps a joyful leader to stay on track is that they purposefully plan ahead. They know how to handle changes and can drive an organization through stormy waters, steered by strategic leadership. The pace of life is much faster than before, and so the time to react and adapt to change has greatly shortened over recent years. This strengthens the need for proactive and fast preparation for changes that are presented to us. There are some basic principles for implementing change, and we would be wise to become familiar with those. Identify. First and foremost, we have to identify what we want to accomplish, after which we can set goals and establish ways to measure the results. Buyin. All levels of inventorship and management should have a solid buy-in. By that I mean solid reason to not only change, but to also accept the expected results. Plan. By having a well-defined plan, we are setting out a roadmap for change. Make a plan that is practical and executable. Identifying the steps, sets, and benchmarks to measure progress and implementation, draw up deadlines, and make all responsibilities clearly outlined. Resources. Think ahead, plan and allocate all resources in time for the process to take place. This requires research, proper data collection, and processing. Communicate per se is not an individual stage of the change process. It is rather an overarching or joining element between all stages. Communication is crucial to eliminate fear and misunderstanding. Regular, good communication creates transparency and trust. Don't forget, communication is a two-way traffic. Do you have the mechanism in place for feedback to return? Monitor and management. Everything has to be monitored, and that monitoring should focus mostly on resistance and budget. Both are crucial. Change cannot happen without dealing with resistance. And without controlled budget, you can't be sure that the change process will be maintained on course or brought to completion. Celebrate. Recognize and celebrate every milestone and achievement. This helps members of the organization stay enthused and will in turn strengthen the buy-in. Review. Just like communication, review should be a thread that is woven through the entire change process. You have to be open for the review and revise even the very change process if necessary. Luckily, there are some very good change management tools available. Look them up, get familiar with them, and use them as per your desire. Try to see the Kotter's model, the Otkar model, the Buyin cycle, Lewin's model. Try to look these up. You know, as Bob Dylan sang, the times, they are a-changing. It's inevitable. Are you and your organization ready for change? Are you making or having plans in place for inevitable change? Hope you are.